Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with REMAX up in Big Bear. Today, I'm going to walk you through 629 Sugarloaf Boulevard over in Big Bear City. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are, 629 Sugarloaf Boulevard. I'm out in the middle of the street right now. This is Sugarloaf Boulevard, not to be confused with Sugarloaf, the neighborhood. This road right here at dawn will take you down to Dead Man's Corner. Dead Man's Corner, I think is what we call it as locals. And then down here is Blue Water, which you could easily take down to the Big Bear City Airport. So kind of off the beaten path, tucked up in a great little neighborhood on a 2,500 square foot lot. And the house itself is 798 square foot. So listed by me, that's me. And then our lot line going to be right here at the fence line. So this is a typical lot size that we see up here, 2,500. So 25 feet by 100 feet is usually what you're going to see. This one over here is going to be on a double lot. So they are 50 by 100. And then obviously if you get something that you see has an even bigger lot, 7,500, they're on a triple lot. So that's how we speak about our lots up here. Here we do have concrete for our parking. Enough parking for about 2, maybe 3 cars. They obviously have the boat here, so you could get a little bit further if you had a car. This boat could also be included in the purchase as well if you were interested. We do have this beautiful pine tree right here, and it has been cut back because up here we do have to keep our limbs away from the roof line. And then we're gonna have coming alongside here railroad ties leading to the backyard, but we're going to go to the backyard in just a moment, but through the house. So this one has been a long-term rental for the last couple of years, and then short-term rental for a short period before that. Just kind of spinning around and showing you everything. And then let's go inside. Okay, so here we are at the entrance. We got like a little entryway right here. Vinyl flooring, really good shape. I always like to highlight the door. Kind of like a really pretty mulberry with some stained glass window up here. And so at the entrance, we got this like pony wall right here that'll separate you from the dining room. You also can use it to hang things right here, coats, jackets, things like that. And then we're gonna kind of just like pan around really quick so you can see all the areas that we're about to go. So here's one thing is that we do have a little closet off to the side. So yes, you can hang your stuff here, but you can also hang it in the walk-in closet pretty much. So coming into the living room, we're going to transfer into carpet. So it's basically most of the house is going to be this vinyl flooring and this carpet. So we go back to that vinyl flooring in a little bit at the kitchen. We do have central heating in this one, which is a major upgrade because a lot of these homes, they come with a wall heater, and this one, it's going to thoroughly heat the house in a better manner than just a wall heater up here where you'd be freezing in the back rooms. So I do want to point out we do have dual pane windows, upgraded windows. And I'm gonna come over into this corner. We have that kind of cedar picked wood. It's really kind of fun because it looks like it's like old termite wood that they've cleaned up and then made into paneling. So it's called Pecky cedar is what it is. It's really neat. Some people paint it white, brighten it all up, but I like the actual wood color too. So good sized living room. You can obviously get like a little L-shaped couch here. You could do so many different things with the furniture. Chairs right here in front of the fireplace. We do have one of Big Bear's original vintage fireplaces with the rock on it. This one is the gas starter right here, key right above it. Good size sitting area right here to feel that fire. And then of course we have the live, kind of like a carved mantle right here that you could get a TV up above as well. And then a beautiful stained glass window. So then where I would probably, and in the past when this one was furnished, where I would put the dining room table is right here. So they used to have a squarish, rectangle-ish table right here. And then they have the TV up this direction. So if you did have the couch over in that corner that I mentioned, this is a good space for it because you can also kind of hear it and tilt it towards the kitchen. But this makes for a good little nook over here for the dining area. And very spacious for being, you know, a 2-bed, 1-bath, 798 square foot. It's a good size. Our walls are kind of like a minty green, as you can see. And then the kitchen's going to be a little bit darker, deeper of a green on the cabinetry. So updated kitchen, updated appliances. We do have stainless steel appliances in here that can come with the property if you are in need of a fridge and a, you know, stove and everything. And then the microwave also matches as well. We do have granite countertops, aluminum dual sink with a garbage disposal. Nice view of the trees out here. And what I like most about this house is, yes, you don't own that yard right there, but they're likely not going to build right there. I mean, who knows? Never say never, but it can happen. But it's nice that that lot is empty for now is all I'm going to say. So good size right here for keeping a lot of, you know, like food items. You do have, you know, dishes and stuff you can hold up here. Cabinetry's in good shape. And then our oven. Oven is updated, really good shape as well. And the microwave, and it is vented. Many people just put a microwave in here and they just say deal with it. And then things get kind of sticky. So here we're gonna go down this hallway and we've got bathroom, laundry, bedroom, bedroom. So bathroom off to the left. Actually, I'm going to open up this one to the right. Really nice doors, kind of like an almond color. And this one's just kind of like a broom hall closet where you can host your vacuums. You could also put more storage in there, some shelving, whatever you want to do. Over here to the left, we've got the bathroom. Kind of a really cool piece right here. This is just kind of all in one. But good storage in here for the bathroom. All the cabinets, all the drawers. And then this is like a quartz kind of look. And updated lighting as well as updated fixtures. Kind of like that I forget, what do you call this? Like a copper. There's like some copper in there too. Then we've got the toilet. We do have the heater. We have these nice flush mount lights in here. And then also nice clean shower, plastic white with same fixtures too. So then from here, we're gonna go kind of just pop our heads right here to the laundry. We have the front loader and then top loader. I think top loader washers rule. Every front loader washer I have has gone bad. This is very precious. Very precious. Then we've got over here, the lights were taken out. So right now we don't have a light in here, but that can be done. So carpet in this bedroom. I think the last time when they had furniture, the bed was here or possibly there. I think it might have actually been that way. It does appear to be bigger when you face the bed this direction and put kind of the end tables this way versus if the bed was here, you kind of like walk right into it. And these are kind of like more of like a coffee cream color, I would say. Good closet right here too that I'm gonna open up and let you see. Doors slide really well. TV in the closet. And this one, probably about a 5-minute drive to the grocery stores, maybe like 6 minutes to Snow Summit, 8 minutes to Bear Mountain, 3 minutes to the lake. Really, really close to everything, especially if you use the back roads too to get there. So this room, there used to be carpet in here, but now it's this like kind of click flooring, as you can see, because this used to be used as a yoga studio. So it's good to either keep it that way if you want, or you can replace it if you want. But it definitely makes for a good kind of like area to do some exercising in, or turn it back into a bedroom. And then we have the closet, which you can easily walk into. Even have a vent up here, and you can put another bar, possibly. It runs into this bar, so that had to come out. So purchase price on this one right now, we just listed for $335. We are over in the Big Bear City neighborhood. Partially fenced back here, so you do have the fence post. And then there's a shed out here. We've also got the water heater on the outside, as well as a grill. But great views over there of like Gold Mountain area. Nice, peaceful, like really a beautiful vibe out here. And you can see we're fenced kind of all the way around and even over there too. So you do have storage underneath the home. It's going to kind of be like more of this, kind of like dirt rock under there. It is vented, which is another thing that we look for. If there gets to be water underneath the house, are there vents to let it breathe? And then we also have a shed right here that appears to be on a foundation right here. And you could, you know, do all kinds of stuff. A lot of times with people, if they want to do a short-term rental, they lock all their personal things in here and give the house to everybody else. And that way they're not bothering your booze, your linens, your, you know, bikes, your kayaks, your things like that. So having that shed is a really big bonus that many people don't think about. So let me know what you think about the house. If you would like to come up and take a look. If you're looking at this as an Airbnb, I would highly recommend downloading the Airbnb magazine that I have. And if you come up to see me, definitely ask me for it, because I have physical copies of it and I am definitely willing to give you one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.